Once we got her stable, more stabilized, where we all felt good about her body temperature and how she was looking, we decided to go ahead and move her to the NICU room that we had set up for her.
Oh my God. So cute.
My assigned role was basically to stay with Jahe and monitor her anesthesia. So once we were happy with how she was recovering and came back up here, at that point, Rue was more stable and had moved into the ICU where they had her on some oxygen and were trying to warm her up. And so that was kind of my first real interaction, or like really seeing her.
Yeah, she's got a good like little grit.
She does.
She just looks so vulnerable in that position, and she's so much smaller than I was expecting too. Even like the preemie stuff wasn't fitting her. I mean, she was adorable. It was really cool.
How's mom doing?
Good.
Yeah. She woke up well. Yeah. Surgery went well. Mm-hmm. Good.
Her temperature had been pretty normal, or she was kind of able to thermoregulate on her own.
I just
put your hand like this. And oh, is that a yawn?
A lot of the tension had kind of like also dissipated at that point, and people were just like more excited about this cute little baby.
a preemie hat and a preemie nasal cannula for her little face. Never would have put a hat on her, but she was not maintaining her body temperature, and so you lose a lot of heat through your head, and so we needed to keep a hat on her to make sure that she's holding her body temperature, and now she's staying pretty good at 98.6, so she's doing good. Oh, the next big thing is just making sure she'll eat. Right.
The first bottle feed, we tried some Pedialyte at first to be sure that she could swallow and had good reflexes.
Oh, do you want to eat? Oh yeah, that's so good. Yay! You get any? Is it
How much does she have?
She's had about 5 mils.
And then we moved to formula pretty quickly because she did very well with that. The first bottle was, it's pretty amazing when they latch on and start drinking, because you know then that's just another hurdle that you need to step.
So one thing that we were monitoring pretty closely is her SpO2, which is her pulse ox. So that kind of just measures how much oxygen is in her blood. Every time we would try to take her off of oxygen for the first day or so, her pulse ox would drop and decrease. She was oxygen dependent at that point, so that was something that we were monitoring really closely.
So first baby comes out, it's alive, heart beating. And then the next step is the breathing, make sure it's breathing. And then the next step is the cry, to be sure that their lungs are working right.
Yeah. I'm finally awake.
So that's another hurdle. So that's just another thing to check off your list.
We're trying. Yeah, we're trying.
And then the next one is eating, to be sure that they're eating, and that checks off the list as well. And once you've got them safe and warm and oxygenated and eating, then you can relax.
With Jahe and Ruhana both stable and safe, the long day of surgery comes to an end.
You silly girl.
And the road to reintroduction is just beginning.
feed. You get a scratch. You're hungry. Yeah, I know. I'm working on it. I know you're hungry. Last night went really well, I think. We got a really good routine established, and she ate really well and really consistently. Yeah. We have been able to get her off of the supplemental oxygen, which is wonderful. Her body temperature is staying up, her heart rate is staying up, her oxygen levels are staying up. She's still a little bit weaker, I think, than we would like for her to be, and then weaker than Rowan was at this point after his birth. But we are noticing that like she's grabbing a little bit more, she's holding on a little bit more, and she is making some progress that way. She's like throughout the day, so yesterday she seemed a lot weaker, and then Sandy said like overnight she like just didn't seem as strong as like Rowan did, and felt like she noticed some differences. And we've noticed that she's like not gripping as well right away either, and just not quite as alert. And then throughout the day she's become more and more alert. She's done really well. She's gotten more calories in her, and you know, she's had 24 hours of life now, so that's helpful. She peed. Huh? She peed on it. Let's change it out. Let's hold her. There we go. Glad you're very hydrated.
Sharp nails.
She does have sharp nails. All right, lift her up. Just get that there. There we go. There we go. Over the last 24 hours, we're just kind of picking up on that, like, oh, she's awake. But is she awake because she's hungry, or is she awake because she's just awake and she's, you know, she's got more awareness of life going on around her. She's like very much more aware of the world today, this evening. We're gonna feed. Okay, you ready?
It's fine.
Over here. She's taking the bottle very well, suckling very well, and so the big thing now is just making sure she maintains the amount that she's consuming, keeps that up, and starts putting on weight. I know, I'm so sorry. Come here. Okay. I got her. Okay. Here we go. All right. You ready to go back to sleep? You are. All right. Thanks, Savannah. Yeah. This light turned off. Good.
When she was more stable, we were able to take her down to the night house and show her to Jahe and the other orangutans.
Bundle up. We're going to see another orangutan.
This is day 3 of life.
Day 3. Very exciting. A lot's going on. Hitting a lot of milestones.
Rowan, I'm pretty sure, tried to poke Rue with a stick the first time he saw her, which is very Rowan-like. It's just not at all unexpected.
All right, we're gonna show Rowan his baby sister.
He said, I don't know about that. Who is he, Rowan?
He said, I don't know about that. Are you coming in? She's not gonna get you.
All right, don't stab her. Are you in bed? Come here. I got someone for you.
motivation behind all the work that we do is to provide the best care for the animals and do what is best for them.
Yeah. Perfect.
What was best for her was to be hand-reared by us and then given back to her mother. That's the whole focus the whole time.
She's yours, Jahe. We just gotta wait for everyone to feel better.
Even if you're stressed and overwhelmed, you're still focused on that one fact. You're working towards getting her back with her mother.
Keepers spent the day with Ruhana in the night house where Jahe could constantly see her. Then at night, they would return to the hospital nursery for round-the-clock care. Every moment was to get closer to reintroduction. But while the team felt confident in Jahe, uncertainty remained over whether Ruhana was ready.
When Rowan was born, they said he had like pretty good grip strength and could use those shawls that were made. Rue did not really hang on very well with her hands. She didn't.
You just grab this instead?
It was all planned for a 7-day turnaround. However, Rue was not grasping like Rowan did. So baby orangutan should be born grasping like Velcro to their moms, because in the wild, moms would be swinging through trees and that baby needs to hold on. And Rue just didn't seem as alert as Rowan did, and she didn't seem, her grip was not like Rowan's. Like, we kept having to remind her to hold on, or kept trying to work with her and holding on to our poncho. So we were concerned, like, is she strong enough? Is there a bigger issue at hand? Like, do we need to be looking at, you know, other things medically that could be causing this?
Yeah. Okay, let's just throw that on the ground. Yeah.
We did try to do some exercises with her, very small and short, but we would essentially take our fingers and kind of, you know, move her arms up and down, kind of move her legs back and forth, just to get that motion, to get her muscles working, to get used to how much she will work her arms and legs while on Jahe, and essentially kind of just did a teeny tiny baby boot camp. So yeah, we're just like trying to work out her arms and her legs and just to get them strong. She's gonna need to get really good grip strength to be back on Jahe. Okay, you can put her back on you. And then let's get in there. You gonna hold on to her, girl? What's going on?
She's gripping up here.
Oh, that's good. She needs to grip. Grip those.
You're like a little brooch keeping my vest together. It's your job.
Okay. We tried in every way to mimic exactly what Jahe would do for her.
She would be close, obviously, so we'll kind of like, we're just pulling her out a little bit while we get the pee pad situated.
There we go.
But yeah, she would be kind of stretched out, but still pretty close to mom. Oh, I know. I know. And then we got her little blanket. And we might be getting hungry, so we wake up every couple hours and want something to eat.
Moving your arms for 10 seconds for a newborn baby, that's a lot of work. Especially after her veterinary exams in the morning, she would always work up an appetite.
It's coming! This is a tantrum. Not a tantrum. She has a reason. She's hungry. It's coming, baby, as fast as I can. She'll like just tire herself out and then she just stops. And she's just like, I guess this is it for me. Like, they're not gonna feed me. Okay.
We would pretty quickly prepare a bottle, feed her, and then she would go to sleep, wake up, vocalize, do it all over again.
Oh yeah. She dissociates when she drinks. She does not even know where she is anymore.
That was about every 2 hours, every 1 to 3 hours on average. So she would wake up, vocalize, we would make her bottle, feed however much she wanted. There was no set amount, it's just she drank until she didn't want to drink anymore. Whole process all over again.
Gotta be here. Is it a burp? Oh my goodness, it's literally the cutest thing in the world. And I'll wipe your little milk stash so you don't get all crusty. A crusty milk stash.
She has to look her best.
She does look her best. Oh, she's just so perfect.
Obviously, we're not an orangutan, so we cannot ever perfectly mimic how she would have gripped onto Jahe. So we wore the shawl so that she could have the grip strength. Melissa even made us another one with tassels to kind of act more like long hair.
She actually gripped it a lot better than our old one we've been using, was just knitted. But yeah, I think having something extended off like the hair would be is a lot easier for her to hold on to. We're just trying to encourage that. And then she's like, stop touching my grip strength. I tell her if she just
She has
holds on.
very good strength on my fingers right now. So we just need good strength. Like she's gripping on.
And she'll grab it like
Yeah,
that.
she's grabbing
That's
it
a
really,
good
really,
grab.
that's a good grip.
Good grip, baby.
And she's got my finger over here in like a death lock. So that's good. That's what we want.
Oh goodness. Oh, he's so scrungly. Oh.
So we know she can grip, and we know she has the strength to do so, but she's not gripping all the time. What she needs to be doing to stay safe on mom. But you can see, like, if you turn this way, she's got a hold on this side really well. But then if you look on the other side, she's barely like holding on to anything, right? So that's something we really need to work on, and you're just gonna keep holding her to your closer. I'm just gonna take her hands. So like I'm trying to take her hand off this and she's gripping very well to it. Let me see your little hands, Rue. So we're kind of making her grip our fingers and seeing if she'll tighten around them. And like right now she's really not, but she should be automatically doing that. I know, it's okay. Can you see your arms? But now that I'm moving her hands, she's gripping really well. But she just won't do it for very long. And she won't do it while she's sleeping. Okay, sorry. It is a concern because she basically needs to stick to Jahe like Velcro so that Jahe can go around and do everything that she needs to do. However, we have spoken with some other facilities that have experienced weakness with like the grasp with infant orangutans. And they have said that they've worked on some different things, but they have put them back in with mom or surrogate mom, and they have adapted really well to what the baby needs. So I think that Jahe is going to do a better job of teaching her what she needs to do than we are. So I do think the sooner the better that we can get her back in. And I think that we have a lot of time to keep Jahe in one room or two rooms where it's safe. We can make the floor really cushioned and they can kind of figure things out together. So we're going to talk this afternoon kind of about what our more definitive goals are going to be for letting her go back with Jahe. Like, are we okay with this grip reflex now, or do we really want to see a lot more improvement in that? Today's the first day she's put on weight, so that's a really good positive. It's taken several days for her to put on weight. And that was another big thing for us, that we wanted to make sure she was gaining weight before she goes back in with Jahe, just because it could take a day or so for them to figure out nursing together. So we want to make sure she's already really strong in that sense. So we'll talk this afternoon. We'll do that tonight, talk tonight about expectations and make a decision if she's going to go back in tomorrow. By Tuesday morning, she was still at a certain weight and nothing had declined. We were going to go ahead and move forward with it. Ultimately, we decided that this is the day. She's ready. Jahe is a better teacher than we are. She will help her gain weight because she can feed whenever she wants. And Jahe is not going to drop that baby, but she's going to learn how to hang on. And Jahe will be sure that she teaches her what she needs to know.
We did a great job as a team, but we're not orangutans. She needed Jahe to help set her up for success of becoming a real orangutan. And so we were like, we really think we need to get her back in there now. We don't want to delay this.
They need to be raised by their moms. The mother has to teach them, and then especially if it's a female baby, they need to learn how to raise their own babies.
7 days after surgery, Jahe was healed and ready. Uncertainty remained about Ruhana's grip strength, but reuniting mother and baby as soon as possible was the utmost priority. Just as Jahe had trusted them to care for her baby, it was now time for them to trust her.
It's been an amazing opportunity, but you know that you're ready for it, and you know that she's ready for it, and that it's what's absolutely best for her.
We're trapped in the car.
Peyton, are you
jamming out over
ready? Are you ready, Peyton?
I'm ready. We're ready to go. So we knew we wanted a very big fluffy nest for Rue to be able to lay in. And so we essentially covered the entire room with wood wool, about like 1.5 feet of it. We just wanted Rue and Jahe to be comfortable with a very fluffy bedding.
We had been using a blanket for Rue to keep her warm because it's December, so it's been cold. And I made it into a log and placed it on the wood wool and then wrapped her arms around it so that she felt comfortable. And because we didn't want her crying or her to be panicked when we put her down.
She is.
Good job, little girl.
We got Rue all set up and Jahe was ready, and then we secured everything, opened the door, and Jahe just walked over and picked her up like, I do this every day of my life. This has been one of the most beautiful experiences of my life, and now it has all been worth it because they're back together and she's doing exactly what she's supposed to be doing. Knowing what she had to trust us to do for 7 days and knowing that she did, and then being able to successfully say, we made all these decisions for you because we know that's what's best for you, and now it has paid off. And now you get to be a mom. It's beautiful. Everything we did, it was to keep her alive, but it was for Jahe. We did this, we planned all this for Jahe. She had to heal, she had to recover, she had to be mentally okay. Everything that you allowed us to do, and all these things that could have broken your trust in us, it has paid off, and you still trust us, and everything is okay. So many people played a part in this, and no one could have done this alone. And that is part of why this was so successful, is because we all played a role, and we all came together and made this happen. And, whether it was prepping stuff beforehand, doing stuff the day of, providing each other support, having this orangutan village is what made everything possible and so successful.